Namaskar, I am Dr. Shrikant Watwe. I have been posting my videos about the tour that I made during May 2025. It was to northern Italy. So the first two videos have been published already, three videos rather. This is the fourth one. This fourth video is on Bologna, which is a city in the eastern part of Italy. From Turin, we took a speed train to Milan, and from Milan to Bologna. I have given the photo of the speed of the train, which is around 300 kilometers per hour. Very fast trains. Of course, what had happened was that from Turin to Milan, when I was coming, there was a delay in the train to reach the Milan station. But when we came to Milan, the train which we were supposed to take had just gone from the station 2 or 3 minutes before. So we came to the service part of the station. We told them such and such thing has happened. They told that the train that you would like to go will be at 3 o'clock, and it was already 12:30. So then I asked them, is there any other way that I can go instead of waiting at the railway station? They told that there is another train which is fast train. You may have to pay something little extra, but we can give you the tickets. So I took the tickets and reached at about 3:30 to the central station of Bologna. Bologna station is one of the most famous and very big station because it is a cross, you can say the cross rail network junction. So on all sides the trains go. So it is a very big station, Bologna. After going there, we asked the persons that which bus should we take to reach the city center, hotel, and all that. There was a couple with their child and a child cart with them. They told that just accompany us. We will go by a shortcut, and when we reach near, I will tell you where the hotel is, and then I will go to my home. So accordingly, we started walking. They were easily walking. We were with the bags. Bags were a little bit heavy, no problem. So we were walking. It took about 20 minutes to reach the city center. At the city center, they went towards the left hand side and we went towards the right hand side. He showed us that the hotel is somewhere there. So we went to the hotel. The hotel was exactly in the city center. I got down from the hotel so that we checked in, basically got down from the hotel and went to the city center. When I went to the city center, it was in Piazza Maggiore. I just gave my printed ticket to them and they gave me the actually the ticket that is required because there is a pamphlet that they give. So I got that pamphlet. Then I asked them what are the services that we have with this ticket. He told that that lady told that all the museums are free for you. You can use the St. Luca Express to visit the St. Luca, which is at the hilltop. Then you have got a hop on hop off open top bus which you can use. And secondly, you have got a free walking tour at 10 o'clock from the same center that you have come. So I told it is okay. Means if it is from here only, there is no problem. I can come here, and I had to ask them at what time should I come. They told come about 15-20 minutes earlier. So I went back, and after making some fresh things and came out, we came to the city center. When we came to the city center, it was 5:30 in the evening, and there was a procession going on. I did not understand what the procession was, but we just followed the procession near some road via Rizzoli Road, and we could take the photographs. So I have given a photograph plus I have given video of what the function was. I thought it is like a marriage, but I don't think so. It might be a marriage because there were some ladies having the name of the place in their neck. So there were some different things which were going on, but they were enjoying. So I took a lot of photographs and video from there. And after taking the video, I went back to the uh, main place, Piazza Maggiore. What I thought was that it is better to go to the farmost place today itself so that it is not kept for tomorrow. So what to do? So we went there and we asked regarding the buses. So they told that to go to the hilltop, you can say Centurio Madonna di San Luca, you have got a San Luca Express which you can take. It is free of charge. So then we just boarded the bus which was there only. It took about 45 minutes to reach at the top. So when we were going in the bus, there were many people walking across the road, or the, you can say, a route, walking route that was made. When we went at the top, they told that the walking route is 3.5 to 4 kilometers approximately from the city center, and the road is steep. Similarly, the walking track also is very steep. So at ease, it is not that at ease you can walk, or you can even drive also. So that it was actually a tractor type thing at the front, which was able to hold on with three more carriages to carry. I have given a photo of that. So we reached the top of it. After getting down, we asked the driver when is the last bus. He told us possibly within 1 hour the last bus will leave from here. It will be at about 6:30, something like that. So then we went fast into the church. This church is beautiful from inside. We took some photos. There was some function going on, but we could take the photos. And then after taking the photos, we went outside. And when we went outside the church, through some places we could photograph the city from the top. Of course, the entire city was not seen, some part of the city was seen. So whatever photos I got from the top, I have given them, so the city could be seen from the top. Then I could photograph the walking route, because for 10-15 steps we have to go into the walking route and then come out. So I have given a photo of the walking route. From there we came out. There is a beautiful garden there, so there are some photos of the garden. Then there are photos of this particular basilica that we San Luca Basilica, which we have taken. After taking all those photos and everything, we came down, and again we came to the same stop from where we had left the San Luca Express. So we again took the San Luca Express and reached the city center. It was about 6:30 to 7 o'clock by the time we reached the city center, and the lights were not yet on, but they were getting ready for lights to be on and all that. So we went to a place where we could eat something local there, because this particular place, Bologna, is famous for food. But the specialty is that the food that they eat is the non-vegetarian food, and we are basically vegetarian when we go outside. So I chose the vegan food. They gave us the vegan food. It was tasty and beautiful. So we had a good food, and then went back to our hotel. The next day morning, we started at about 9 o'clock, because the lady had called us at about 10 o'clock. So we started at about 9 o'clock, took some photos from the hotel balcony, from the road, then the Neptune statue photos front and back. The Neptune statue is very famous because the Neptune is holding a ornament, or you can say weapon in the hand, pointing towards the sky. And then there are statues below. There are lady statues below, and these lady statues, they are giving out water fountain through their nipples. So even the lady which was there, who was there with us, she also later on told the same thing. It is famous for this. Actually, it is not expected that this should be here, but somehow or the other that is accepted, and that is there as a tradition for many days. So, or rather, it is there. People enjoy that, viewing that. So we could see all those things. Then we went inside the office. The walking tour was for 2 hours. The lady gave us the microphones so that we could listen whatever she was saying, and whatever they were going to show could be heard in English that we had. She was talking in German, but we could listen in English. So that was the thing. The square has many things in between. So you can, it is a very big square. So we could see a lot of things in the square. And then she took us first into the most important thing, and that is Basilica di San Petron. So we were inside the basilica. The basilica photo is there, I have shown. Half of it is plastered from outside, half of it is incomplete in plaster. Inside, everything is complete. So we went inside. She told regarding the importance of this basilica. Actually, there was a saint whose body was buried somewhere else, and it was not to be buried in this particular basilica. But then it was demanded that since he is the main person behind this particular construction, they brought some of the part from the closed place, taking the permission from Pope who was there that time in Rome. So doing all those things, they have got that particular thing inside. Then there are some good statues and things inside. There is one important thing inside, and that is there is a astronomical line. In the sense, what they have done is that the astronomical signs have been, you can say, carved on a long strip of marble, white marble, and there is a hole at the top of the basilica. From that, when the sun rays come down, the sun rays follow a path so that the we come to know sun is in which of these constellations. So for that constellations and the sun's movement, this particular thing is a beautiful thing that we can see. I have given two or three photographs of that also. So this astronomical position of the sun can be seen. Then walking across, seeing the things inside, taking some photos, we were back outside the particular basilica, from this basilica, and we could see the scientist Galvini photo. Not photo, rather, it is a statue, Galvini statue. It is called as Galvini area, that area. In just front of this Galvini statue, there is an archaeological palace and anatomical theater, out of which the anatomical theater could not be seen because the past does not include, but the outside part of this particular library, they call it, is the one of the biggest libraries. We could see there are some beautiful paintings. It is a very old university, one of the old universities, and that we could easily see. That lady was explaining regarding who were there to study. There were some names written. There was a Sri Lankan name who was the student during those times. So those student names and all those things were given. So we could see all those things. From there we came out. We were there for about 20-25 minutes. I have given some roof paintings and all those things. It is a beautiful building. So we came out from there. She just showed us the archaeological museum, which we saw later on. She showed it from outside, but later on we had passed, so we went and saw it from inside. Then she took us to the Santuario di Santa Maria della Vita. So it is a big church. Of course, she did not take us inside. She just told that there is a museum and church, which you can see later on. It is very close and you can easily come. From there, we went to the Basilica Centurio St. Stephen's complex. This St. Stephen's complex has almost 12 churches enclosed in a big complex. They have been built one for one person, the other for something like that. It is there. There is some importance to this, but it was closed when we went there. So it was that luckily we got it in the evening and we could see it. So we saw it in the evening. I will tell you after that. From there, looking at the two big towers, the photo which I have given, we came back to the Piazza Maggiore. It took about 2 hours for this particular tour to end. After coming there, we had the pass. So we entered the Collezioni Comunali di Art Museum. This Palazzo di Corso is there inside. Then there is a Terra del Origio. I will tell you what it is. It is a basically municipality. When you go inside, there is a museum. From the museum, you can go up, and from there, you can go to the terrace. For the terrace, I had already booked the timing of 12:30 or something like that. So that person made us to wait for some time. And then when the time came, he told us to go up. So we had to climb lot of staircases here and there, and we went at the top. After going at the top, I have taken the photos of the city and the things that are there nearby, and even might be a small video which shows how the city is situated. So it is a central city. From the top, all the roofs are of you can say brown color, brown roofs everywhere. So tiled roofs are there. So we could see all those things. Then while coming down, we came through a staircase, which is a different staircase. They say that this staircase has been built in such a way that you will not slip, but even the horses and a carriage can go up. So it is a very interesting staircase. I have given 3 to 4 photos of that staircase. So after coming down from the staircase, we could see the central part of it, rather it is a beautiful garden type. Then we came out. Then we again went to Piazza Galvini. After going to Piazza Galvini, this time we went inside the archaeological museum. It is a big museum. I have given photos of the objects that are there. So it is a big museum. We could see it. There are a lot of things inside, many artifacts. Then after coming out from that museum, we went to Palazzo Pipoli and then saw the Museo della Storia di Bologna. It's a beautiful museum. We saw the museum, and after seeing the museum, I have given some photos. It is a open type museum. In the center it is open and you have got many things. There are a lot of students who were there from the schools who were there visiting this particular museum. So we walked through this particular museum, saw a few things, and then came to the Santa Maria della Veta and could see the museums, paintings, and the church. I have given a lot of photos of this particular place. There are paintings, there are some light arrangements. Then the inside of this particular church is also good. So we could see all those things inside. And then we walked to the Basilica Santorio Santo Stephen's complex. At this place, there are 12 churches, and in the morning we could not see anything because it was closed, but in the evening there was a function, so we could go inside and we could see almost all the churches. The route was different, but we could see everything inside. So we saw the churches from inside. There are different things. There is a well, then there is something else written, so all those historical things have been written inside, so we could see all those things. And then after seeing all those things, we came out. It took about half an hour to see all those things. Then we came back seeing the two towers eating the famous ice cream there. We came to Piazza Maggiore again. Now, after inquiring, we came to know that the bus, which has a city tour and which is free for us, is available. So we just climbed the bus. After climbing the bus, it was almost 1 hour tour through the city. They took us in the different parts and they could tell that this is this area, this is this area. It was not exactly in the center, it was outside area. So we could see the city from outside. And then when we came back, it was already 6:30 p.m., almost 6:30 to 7 p.m. After coming back, we walked through the city center again, and again we went to a hotel to have some local food. There was some change in the local food, so we again got some good vegan food. I have given some photos. The famous pizza we have, then famous the rice they prepare, that is there. So all those things we could eat inside, and then after doing all that and seeing the entire city, we came back to the hotel and had rest. The next day morning, we were supposed to go to the next place. So we had to make arrangements how to walk in the morning and all that. So taking a bus or walking is better. So we went to the bus stop, no doubt, but walking was preferred, and we went walking to the station. So that was what we did in Bologna. It is a very beautiful city to see and beautiful city to visit. There are many more museums. Of course, you cannot see all of them. So we could see these museums and enjoy the city. Thank you for watching this long, big video. Thank you very much. Like and subscribe, and also press the bell icon. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.